The function given below, p of x equals to negative 1/3 x squared plus 7x plus 30, represent the profit of a business where x represents the amount of investment in thousands of dollars. So if I say x is equals to 1, the 1 is not just a $1, that is $1,000. Number 1, I would like to determine the rate of change of the profit. What is rate of change? Rate of change means derivative. You have to find p prime of x. So in this video, let's do the derivative using the limit definition of derivative. And then using the derivative, I would like to calculate the rate of change of the profit if the investments are $10,000 and $30,000. Let's get started. So p prime of x, that is equals to limit as x approaches to 0, we have p of x plus h minus p of x divided by h. Limit as x approaches to 0, so p of x plus h, that is 1/3 x plus h squared plus 7x plus h plus 30, and then we have to subtract the given function h, and then minus negative 1/3 x squared plus 7x plus 30. Alright, and then we expand the x plus h squared, so p prime of x, that is equals to limit as x approaches to 0, That should be h approaches to 0, right? Make a mistake 3 times. H approaches to 0, h approaches to 0, h approaches to 0. So we have 1/3, and then this is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, and then plus 7x plus 7h plus 30, and then plus 1/3 x squared minus 7x, and then minus 30. Draw a line, and then divided by h, and then distribute the 1/3. So that is limit as h approaches to 0, negative 1/3 x squared minus negative 2/3 xh, and then minus 1/3 h squared plus 7x plus 7h plus 30 minus 1/3 x squared minus 7x minus 30, and then we will do a bunch of cancellations. Alright, let's pick the highlighter. So first of all, I can see that, hold on, plus. First of all, I can see that the negative minus 1/3 and the plus 1/3 got cancelled. Okay, do you see that I just corrected the minus to a plus? The reason is, if that is a minus, I won't be able to get rid of the 1/3 x squared. If that cannot be get rid of, then there is a huge problem, because at the end of the cancellation, the remaining term, each of the remaining term must have an h attached to it, because I need to factor out the h to get rid of the h in the denominator. Okay, what else? 30. And then 7x. Anything else? I guess that's it. So each of the remaining term has an h attached to it, right? We have an h right here, and an h right here. And then the next step is you factor out that h. So let's do it. And then p prime of x equals to limit as h approaches to 0. So we factor one h out. So we have negative 2/3 x minus 1/3 h, and then plus 7. And then divided by h, and then the next step is we cancel out the h. So now the h is cancelled. It is safe to plug in h goes to 0. So when h goes to 0, so this h, when that goes to 0, we have negative 2/3x plus 7, and then this is my p prime of x. So this is the derivative. This is the derivative, p prime of x. So what is this called? This is called the rate of change of profit. So this is called the rate of change. Rate of change of the profit when x $1,000 spent on investment. what happens when the rate of change is negative. If the rate of change is negative, that means your profit goes down, right? Your profit is decreasing. When the rate of change is positive, that means your profit is going up. Now, I also gave you two more numbers. So I want you to find the rate of change, calculate the exact rate of change, because this one has an X in it. I want you to calculate the rate of change if X, the investment are 10,000 and 30,000. All right. So the X is in thousand, right? So we be very careful. So X is in thousand. So when you write the 10,000 and the 30,000, so for $10,000, that means X is equals to 10. So X is equals to 10 because that is 10,000 is in thousand, right? And then the $30,000, that indicates X is equals to 30. So what happened when X is equals to 10? So P prime of 10, that is equals to negative 2 over 3 times 10, that looks like 16, times 10 plus 7. So this one is approximately equals to 0.333. Is the profit less than $1? No, this is in thousand. So this is $1,000. What does that mean? Give me a sentence. That means approximately $333,000. Because if you multiply the decimal by 1,000, you get 333, right? So approximately $333 per $1,000 spent on advertising. That is the rate of change. Per $1,000 spent on advertising. Let's make this complete sentence. I should say, how about this? I should say the business gets or earns. The business earns approximately $333 per $1,000 spent on advertising. So let's say I'm going to spend $1,000 to do. Oh, why do I say advertising? That should be investment, right? Investment. So let's say I decide to invest $1,000 right now. So on average, my profit goes up by $333. Can the rate of change be negative? Of course. So when X is equals to 30, so that means P prime of 30 equals to negative 23 times 30 and then plus 7. This is in negative. So this is negative 13. Of course, the unit is $1,000. What does that mean? That means a decrease of $30,000. Let me just write a 30,000. A decrease of $30,000 per $1,000 spent on investment. That's how you explain the answer. All right, that is the end of this video. If you think my instruction is clear and helpful, give me a like, share the video for me. Click the subscribe button if you are on your way out. I appreciate for your help and support. See you all in the next one. Signing out.